comes a time in every young man's life where he has to leave Oamaru and drive up to Kaikoura and then Picton. For me, that time is 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. I think it's on a Wednesday. Today is going to be a long as drive up to Kaikoura. It's about 5.5, 6 hours, and then I'm gonna watch that sheep shearing show. Still funny. And then that's another like 2 hours to get to Picton. So I'm gonna be in my car all day. Today's vlog is probably gonna be rather short, as I'm not gonna make like too many stops. I just wanna rush through there. But I'll be back in Taupo like tomorrow evening. That's pretty cool. So now Kaikoura in a few hours. Oh my god, that took so long. It's like 3 now, which means I've been driving for like far too long. Still have like 2 more hours to go. Not looking forward to that. But I'm now back in Kaikoura, where the seal colony is. I'm like an hour early for the show. That is going to be very, very touristy. I can't see any seals here today. Might check that out over there. But we've seen seals yesterday, so why even bother? That is beautiful, lovely Kaikoura in beautiful weather. Good. Last time I was right here. I couldn't actually walk here because due to high tide, everything was covered in water. But there were some seals over there. It's probably far too early for them to come out. Yesterday they were in Moeraki around 7-ish, and I'm hopefully gonna be in Picton by then. Kinda rugged, kinda nothing to see here, just rocks. So if you like rocks, let me show you some rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Discount on rocks. Well. Woo. It's actually nice and cold. I feel like you have this nice sea breeze that is not as hot as the car was the entire day. I could just chill out here for a while and then head over to that sheep show, because nothing else is gonna happen here. It's just rocks. I'm just gonna sit here with the rocks and make friends with like a stone or something, and then head over. Our show consists of hand feeding ramen, our dry style ram, watching a sheep being born, not sure if I want to do that, feeding and holding a lamb, seasonal, and general information about sheep shearing and breeds. Is it shearing or sharing? Probably sharing. I've probably been saying it wrong all this time, so that looks like a massacre.
First we're going to bring Ram Man out for you to have a look at. He doesn't bite, he slobbers a little bit, but you can wash your hands over here afterwards. Okay.
The big one.
Yep, this is Ram Man.
One more.
And Blackie. Ram Man here is 8 years old. And our breed are Drysdales, and you shear them twice a year, and their wool is used for carpet wool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, where all other breeds of sheep are only shorn once a year.
Yeah.
Because you only have 1 ram to 60 ewes. So lucky ram, guys. But there is a downside to it. The ram only goes out with the ewe flock in March and April, and then 5 months later, in our spring, August, September, the lambs are born. Thank you, Ram Man. Before anyone asks, that's not his tail.
No, yes.
No.
No? Good? Right. This is the one we're going to shear for you. Now if you look there, 6 months growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that on other breeds, 12. And some wouldn't grow that. And here we have you one shorn sheep, and they're pressing it. We're sorting it into two grades here. We're taking out what we call the pieces, which is the shorter, dirtier stuff that comes off the legs, the belly, and the head. And they're only worth $1 a kilo. A lot of it's left over on the board there, as you can see. But whereas the rest of your wool, the longer white that comes off the body of the sheep, is worth $3 a kilo, and on an average, the Drysdale's cut 3 kilo at $3 gives you $9 of wool. Times it by 2, because we share them twice a year, is $18, which unfortunately is not a lot. But while we have the South Suffolks, they're a very good meat sheep. They're quick growing. So what we do, and other farmers do, they crossbreed. They put some of these rams over some of their ewe flocks. So when all the lambs are born, they only take 3 months, and the best of them are ready to go off to the works to be killed. It's a way of getting rid of your surplus lambs, because you only keep 10% of your ewe lambs to keep your flock going. The other 90% of the lambs born each year, doesn't matter what they are, they go off for meat. Okay, here's your merino you can pass round. That's worth $15 a kilo. It has been up to $25 a kilo, and it's mainly used for your expensive suits and garments and jumpers, and that's where they press your lanolin out of your merino wool. It's very oily. Now, your merinos were New Zealand's first breed of sheep out here back in 1834, and they're mainly a high country sheep. Saying that, there used to be 80 million breeding ewes in New Zealand 18 years ago. Now we're down to 32.5 million. Why, you ask? Well, sheep farming back then and over the years hasn't been good, so sheep farmers have gone out of it and they've gone into other types of farming like deer, dairy cows, or even vineyards, grapes for wine, especially when you come from Mulberry, you'd have noticed.
Yes.
Now, a good shearer can shear 400 to 450 sheep a day. The New Zealand record at a sheep shearing competition now stands at 866 one-year-old lambs in an 8-hour day. So that's one lamb every 37.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Get up. Get over. Gee, come through. Good boy.
So that was that. As expected, it was sort of like uber touristy. Might have tried just sneaking off without paying. They might have caught me. But it's not too bad, it's just like $10 and I can do that for one touristy thing. Come on. I need to go off again. Come. Just a second. So that was all I wanted to do here in Kaikoura. I've been here before for a day. I'm now headed back to Picton. Nothing else is gonna happen today, I guess. And tomorrow I'm gonna take the ferry back to the North Island. So stuff's about over, and still not sure how I'm gonna continue the videos when I'm back up. But we'll get to that when we're there. Yeah, kinda it was like very touristy. I'm not happy about stuff like, oh, touch the sheep now. Hold the sheep and get a photo taken with you. That's like, come on, guys. But another thing ticked off of my to-do list. See you guys tomorrow.